Welcome back to SA Sports. We're talking boxing. Boxing SA.
We talk a lot of boxing.
Our team's great. Our
Our
1-19 team is fantastic. To talk a bit about it, we've got the coach Matt, and we've got one of the fighters Connor and Callum. Got it right. I got it right. Yeah. Well done as a coach. You must be very proud of the boys.
Yeah, boys and girls. Very, very happy actually. We took a team of 14 to nationals just last week.
That was just last week, yeah.
That was last week up in Brisbane. About 180 boxers competed total from Australia wide. So, I mean, comparatively, we're a relatively small team. Yeah. But out of our 14, 8 medalled. So 2 gold and 6 silver.
Isn't that fantastic?
So yeah, the standard of boxing within South Australia at the moment is exceptional, and certainly with the under-19 team coming up, they're all showing some brilliant skill on the Australian stage.
Yeah.
Matt, where do you fight out of? Where's the gym?
We've got a number of clubs across South Australia, ranging from Port Lincoln right through to Mount Gambier, a lot of local base, somewhat the Riverland.
Yeah.
And yeah, all of the under-19 team is filled with kids from all over the state.
I mean, boxing's really healthy. I mean, I went to the Masters and I just watched a little bit of the boxing there, and wow, I couldn't believe how many participants. I mean, it was really stunned me a bit.
Absolutely, the Masters event this year was exceptional.
Wow.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah,
you know, because they sort of had it in a bit of the corner there, but wow, your seats went right round there, and there was more and more people watching it. There was more fighters.
It was a really good crowd. Yeah. Good energy too. Really positive.
Good energy. Yeah.
You still throwing a couple?
I actually competed. Yeah, it was good.
How'd you go? I'm sorry, we should be talking.
Yeah, no, we should be talking about these guys. But yeah, I had a couple of fights, a couple of wins. So it's good.
Lovely.
It's good.
SA proud. Brilliant.
Are we Connor Reid? Matt
Reid,
Dad
coach,
It's Callum. Are we related?
Yes, that's my old boy, just father, son.
So
you see the nose?
Always been a family thing. Is it? You've done this all your life, or you've?
I was the first one that started doing it. So when I was younger, I started doing taekwondo, but because I was only shorter than I am now, they wouldn't let me join in the adults class and compete because I was too small. So we had a family friend of ours that was a boxer who trained under my coach now, and it kind of just flowed from there. Started and just kept going. Started at 12 and had my first fight at 12.
How nervous was that? That's
crazy.
It was crazy nerves, I bet.
It's not being able to eat. It's not being able to drink. It's just sitting there shaking.
How did it go? How did you you've got out? When did you feel like the nerves are gone? Now I've got an opponent, and it's.
As soon as you get in the ring, the nerves are gone.
Your nerves are gone.
Straight away. And it's a wicked feeling. It's unreal. Yeah.
That's a good question, because a lot of people say we talked about batsmen. I think last week.
Yeah, that's right.
Getting into the 90s and how nervous they get after batting all that time. When you wake up on the morning of your first fight, what time did you fight? Can you remember?
It really depends. So, usually...
Your first one was at night time?
That was at a night time, so that would have been 6 o'clock, I reckon.
Okay, so during the day, that's a long day.
100%.
So during the day, how nervous were you?
From the moment you wake up, it just sits there.
Yeah.
Just sits there. So you're taking your deep breaths all day long, just try not to think about it.
Yeah.
You know, I'll try and take my mind off. I'll go shopping or I'll go buy something. I'll go to the movies. But it constantly sits there. But it's good.
As a 12-year-old, you really can't do much either. You basically just watch telly for the day and go, oh, here we go.
Well, you can't go and have a few beers.
No, nothing like that.
Unfortunately.
Did you know who you were fighting, by the way? And did you know how good he was? Or?
So he was like me. It was his first as well. So we really had no idea. We just kind of went out there and had a crack at it. My first fight was a state title, so it was kind of that little bit of extra nerves as well.
That's a nice way to start your career.
Throw in the deep end.
Yeah, why not? Callum, congratulations to you, mate. A youth gold medal for you.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
That's an amazing feat, mate. Has it been the same with you? Boxing, has that been your
life?
I
started when I was 9, and I was like a chubby kid and that, and over time, I suddenly started eating chocolate and start, doing boxing, and my dad got me into it.
Yeah.
But I built up from Northside for 6 years, and then I moved to a different club, North Central.
Yeah.
Found your feet.
In Kapunda.
So you're not a chubby kid anymore,
no,
mate.
I'm not at all now. No, I think there's a bit there.
You got you're representing Australia in a couple of weeks. So that's a fantastic opportunity, and congratulations. And tell us a bit about that. And what's a couple of weeks away?
Like a week,
bit over a week.
I'm feeling nervous for you.
I'm pretty excited. Just go with the team and that, and just have a bit of fun over there.
Yeah,
you have a lot of fun,
a bit of punches.
Yeah, that's the way. Do you not think fighting? Or is it?
I might be fighting someone from Samoa and New Zealand.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure. But,
Not worried?
Nah, no.
We're in the green and gold, fantastic.
Pal there, I'm going to punch you now.
That's one thing about the fight game, isn't it? I mean, you don't worry about the opposition. If you worry about the opposition, you're beaten before you get in there, before you get in the ring. You have to go, you have to be, I don't know, to be a fighter, I think you have to have that certain sense of arrogance and about your own ability, but you're not worrying about him.
That's probably a really good point, is that the boys, they train really hard most days of the week, if not every day of the week. So they go into tournaments trusting on the skills and all the work they've put in prior. So they can generally, whilst you're always going to have pre-fight nerves, they go in knowing that they've done all the hard work. And so they have faith in...
Is that a big part of your coaching?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's also...
It's not a brawl, is it? I mean, we're talking like a game of chess.
It's far more strategic than just heavy brawling. I mean, you'll know 9 times out of 10, if you go into a fight and just want to go in and fight without any thought, you'll lose most times.
Do you know, I watch fighters, I like the fights, I like all the fights, and I like it when they go down in the rooms and they show the fighter before he comes out and he's got to go into the ring and all that sort of thing. And I watch him there and I think, he's just done 3 minutes of sparring, shadow boxing. I'm knackered. I wouldn't be able to go out in the ring now. I've thrown all my punches. You have to be amazingly fit to be a fighter. People don't realise how long a 3-minute round is. We know it's 3 minutes, but until you get in the ring, it's a long, it's
well, look,
like
I think, especially with these guys, both these lads had an opportunity to go and train in the AIS earlier this year. They were selected as a part of the youth futures program, so they all went over along with some other kids from around Australia and were trained by Jamie Pittman, former Olympian. And they spent a few days there learning about exactly how intense you need to go to get yourself to a level where you can be at that international stage. And they both come back with some new ideas and certainly a new idea or an appreciation of how hard they need to push to really get to that next level. And
And how big a break do you have between fights? I mean, you've just finished a week ago, and when's your next fight? Have you got something?
So I've got 4 weeks, and then I go away to Melbourne for there's an Oceania Olympic qualifying event. So that's the first round of Olympic qualifiers for 2020. So when I had my fight last week, I had so I got home Sunday. I had till Thursday off, and I got back onto it Friday, and I've kind of just been training since then.
And this is a big fight, really, in the way of...
It is. It's probably the biggest one so far.
It's a big part of the...
They're all big fights.
Aren't
they, really?
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
I've got to ask you one question before we go, and it's related to the Callum Barry Hall fight, which to me is a bit Mickey Mouse and whatever, because I think the real fights are the Maloney boys.
Maloney's are going to be an exceptional fight.
Is it?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's the real fight. But they wanted to generate a bit of crowd, so you get Callum and Hall. Hall wants 2-minute rounds. What's your what do you call on that?
In the pros, when you're stepping in as your first professional bout, that's not uncommon. It's actually pretty standard. Dragging him into the deep end and going threes, that suits Callum. But it's not unreasonable for Hall to ask for the twos. So I think that's okay.
Okay, that's a little bit of banter between the two.
Guys, thanks for coming in. Absolutely.
Yeah, really appreciate it. We're going to follow you. We're going to follow you, blokes.
We'll
keep an eye on you because we'll get you back.
Absolutely.
We'll get you back in here. Don't worry about that. We'll get you back in here for sure.
What you're doing for SA Boxing is just outstanding. How well do we go? 8 medals out of 4.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic. Okay, and we'll be back after the break.